Alright folks, here we are back once again, Postcard Marketing 2019. I kind of got cut off there on the last video, ran out of time for what I wanted to tell you about. If I remember right, I was trying to talk about like 3 different ways of doing things for research and or going ahead and getting further sales. For instance, I was going to say one way, if you were to take like a list of 1,000, mail out to 1,000, I always like to use that 1,000 because it's nice and rounded off. Lots of times when you do 100, mailing list to 100, you're sometimes not even going to get enough to cover your mailing costs to keep going. And eventually you will, like in the Cash Club Fund, because it's a 3-level system, but I prefer to go at least 500 for a mailing list, if not 1,000. It is a numbers game up to a point, but let's say you were to take, for instance, 1,000, a list of 1,000 people, and you marketed to them with a postcard. Now, out of the 2 postcard companies that I showed you, the Light or the Cash Club Fund, if you're going to pick one or the other to market to those, which would you choose? I would choose the less expensive one for people to sign up to. Because why? Let's say you took the Elite, which is a minimum $200 to invest to get going, plus you still have to purchase, of course, your mailing list and so on and so forth, and your postage stamps, your everything. Some people might like that opportunity a lot, but they're not going to have enough money to go ahead and sign up. So think about this now when they're waiting to save money, and some of them could be pretty broke, not having a lot of income. You're waiting for sales. You want money, you're getting nothing because they're not signing up because they don't have the money. The program costs too much. So that's why I'd go for the cheaper program first, to use the direct mail of the Postcard 2019, the Postcard Marketing Routine of 2019, to go ahead and use that one, the cheaper program, first. Now, another option you could do is to buy your list of 1,000, and to half you'd send a postcard for one program, and the other half, of course, a postcard for the second program. Now, once again, what this does, maybe the people who get the Cash Club Fund, maybe some of them might not like that program. Some of them, a lot of them will. A lot of them will join up. And then on the other hand, for the ones that you sent the card for the Elite program, maybe they just, once again, don't have enough money. So now, think about this situation. This is one of my favorite fixes. One of my favorite secrets is to do this. Spend a little more money to get the envelopes and the extra cards and such. And you take your list of 1,000, and in an envelope that you're going to mail to each one of them, you put in one of both of the cards and let them pick out which program they like. And I guarantee you, some might like the Light program more than the Cash Fund, but they'll buy the Cash Fund program because they don't have the money to go ahead and get into the other program. But they figure they can use the Cash Club Fund, Club Cash Fund program to make the money to get into the other program. So now you've got big-time sales, big-time cash flows. Everybody's joining up into this Club Cash Fund, and then they're going to sign up later. They've already got the postcard, and they're going to sign up to your Elite program. And that's really a cool way of doing it, because now for those who do sign up for the Elite program, you got a ton of big time cash coming your way right away. And those who sign up for the other one, the cash fund, you got all these $20 bills coming in. But it's one $20 bill after another. And it really adds up, level 2, and then wait till you see how you're getting into level 3, how many $20 bills that is. It's a fantastic amount of money. But right at first, it's going kind of slow, but you're getting those big-time payments from the Elite system. Okay, now, we're into this video for a little over 5 minutes now. I want to make sure and get this through, so I'm going to move on to the next idea, using the holidays to make money. Normally in direct mail, you never, ever advertise before, during, or after a big holiday like Christmas or whatever, even New Year's, whatever. Because people are saving up for the holiday. Or they're in the holiday spending money, or they're recently passed the holiday, and now they're broke from having spent all their money on the holiday. Now, but you can use the idea of the holiday to make more sales if you think ahead of time and send the marketing out soon enough before the holiday. For instance, here's an example, Christmas. We just went through the Christmas holiday. It's a Christmas tradition for giving. You buy gifts for your friends, all your loved ones, family, friends, whomever, even some people that I gave a couple of gifts to my boss, and so on and so forth, and vice versa. So imagine this, say, used an envelope, and remember, holiday greeting cards come in colored envelopes, and each color signifies a certain season or a certain holiday. For instance, Christmas is usually green or red. Valentine's is red for the heart. St. Patrick's Day is green for the shamrock, okay, Irish, green. So think about these now. For Christmas, let's say you got some either green or red envelopes. You buy them the bulk, like 1,000, and you can easily search out sometimes eBay or Amazon. I like to get stuff from Amazon. They're usually pretty cheap. You just search out the Amazon site thoroughly. You'll find some really good deals. You'll find some expensive ones, but keep going. You'll find the inexpensive ones. And buy those ones. It's fine. So for Christmas, let's say you'd put 2 cards in there. One would be custom made by your, where you have the cards made, your custom cards made. And on one side, it would have a nice holiday Christmas greeting for them. And on the other side would say something like, why not give the gift that keeps giving all year long? Not just this year or next year, but every year for life. That's what this program will do for you and your loved one if you buy this program for your loved one. Buy this program, buy the stamps, even volunteer to help in the work to do the mailing, and this program will bring unlimited money. How about buying this gift for the 2 of you? Or, that especially works good for Valentine's Day. And you're saying, so buy a special gift, show your loved one how much you really do care. You're buying a gift of money. And the 2 of you are going to go in this together. And maybe you're going to pay for financial cost up front, stamps and everything. But the 2 of you are going to work on the program together. And it gives you a chance to go ahead and do something together and have fun together. So in this way, you can use the holiday to make even more sales. Now, for instance, what I'm going to do for St. Patrick's Day coming up in a couple of months, and it does take a while to handwrite some of these envelopes. And that was another thing never in the return address, you're trying to use the card to make it like a personal card. Don't use stick-on labels because that looks junky. It's unprofessional. It's okay for the postcards because you're mailing to business opportunity buyers, and they're looking. Some of them are looking for that. But normally in an envelope, you don't use the stick-ons for return address. Make sure you put your name in there. Don't put just the address because they'll be afraid you're a bill collector. They'll throw it in the trash. Use your first name only because they might recognize that they don't know your last name. They throw it right in the trash. So your first name, address, their first and last name and address, everything handwritten. Sometimes you can put a special little note on there, like on the bottom left-hand corner. You could say the person's name is John. You'd say, "Hey, John, you should see this really great, powerful information I got. I had to share this with you." And then maybe he flips it over, and on the back side it says, "You could make a lot of money like I'm doing right now with this. Hurry and open it. Don't waste it." Something like that. Now, that kind of thing gets the envelopes opened. What I'm going to do for St. Patrick's Day, everything's going to be handwritten. I'm going to put a note on the bottom left, something about Happy St. Pat's Day. And on the back, I'm going to say, opening this card will bring you much luck to the Irish. Then it's going to be green for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to put a postcard from both the Light and the other program, the Club Cash Fund, postcard for both of them in there. And with that, no other note. I don't need to add any other message or anything. Just throw them both in there, slap them, mail them, couple weeks before St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to make a lot of money on that. And they're going to have both cards. They'll pick out whichever one they want. If they can't afford one, they'll get the cheapest one and use that to make money to get the expensive one. And I've got money from both programs coming in from one single flyer. And because of that, because I think it's a greeting card from a personal friend, guess what? Everybody who receives that is going to open it and see those cards. Now I'm going to leave this video at that, so I don't have to make another one again, because I really want to get on to showing you how to hook up the global profit systems to help you advertise these Postcard Marketing 2019 cash in your mailbox type programs to help you market to make more sales. And use the autoresponder, use everything, 30 days of messages, everything, all the secrets I've explained up to now. I want to show you in the next video how to hook this all up. So until then, you have a blessed day, and hopefully a very abundant one. Financially abundant, if not now, then very soon to come. Thank you.